sees the start of a new 4-part series on the subject of hobbies called The Hobby Game. People in this country have always been passionate about their hobbies, and each programme in the series will look at a different aspect of the whole subject. The first programme is called Human Nature, and it looks at what makes people acquire hobbies and the role that those hobbies play in their lives. Presenter Charles Ryan will be looking at the psychological aspects of hobbies and asking psychologists about the need that hobbies meet. He'll also be talking to a range of people about why they got into their hobbies and why they think they have the particular hobby that they have. Are people with certain personality types attracted to certain hobbies? Why do some people have hobbies while others don't? What do people get out of their hobbies? He'll be looking at the most common hobbies and talking to researchers who have carried out research into exactly what these are. Some of the statistics may surprise you. Did you know, for example, that model railways are still one of the most popular hobbies for men in a certain age group? You might have thought that that was a hobby from the past, but in fact, it's still extremely popular with many. In the second programme, entitled A Serious Matter, the focus is on people whose hobbies are the most important things in life. People will talk about how much time and money they spend on their hobbies, and why those hobbies mean so much to them. For many people, a hobby is much more than just a bit of fun and relaxation. It's the thing they care about most. In the programme, their families talk about the impact this has on them. Does it cause trouble at home, or are they happy about the situation? The third programme, Collections, focuses, as the title suggests, on people who like to collect things. Now, of course, traditionally in this country, people have collected stamps and coins, and the programme will look at how many people still do that. And then there are the train spotters and plane spotters, people whose passion is collecting the names and numbers of trains and planes they see. They're often laughed at by others, but what do the people themselves have to say about their hobby? We'll be asking them. And the programme will look at all sorts of other collectors, including one whose collection of food packaging is now housed in a museum dedicated to it. The museum attracts thousands of visitors who enjoy looking at the boxes and packets that food has been sold in over the last few decades. The final part of the series looks at the future of hobbies. It's called What's Next? It looks at the impact on hobbies of all of today's technology, and in particular at whether social networking is replacing hobbies. Are hobbies as we know them going to be a thing of the past, killed off because people prefer to spend their free time communicating with each other through the various methods that the microchip has made possible? In this programme, the focus is on the teenagers of today, and a range of them talk about their own attitude to hobbies. Do they still have them just as previous generations had them? Or is all that changing? And a social scientist will give her predictions about the future of hobbies, based on considerable research. Will as many people as today be pursuing hobbies, and will the hobbies we recognise survive all these changes? Or will new hobbies emerge?